What's up, everybody? This is Robert Patrolling in Paradise, back with another Best Albums of the Year so far video. This is the Best Albums of 2025 so far. I did one of those in 2023, and I did one for last year too. And this time, we're doing it again this year. And it's all stuff from the first half of the year, January to June. You may notice, once again, no April releases. Because April can be very hit or miss for me when it comes to releases. So anyway, let's get started. We're going to kick it off with the January release. It is The Halo Effect with March of the Unheard. This came out on January 10th on... I forgot what's that. Yeah, Nuclear Blast, it says on the back. Second album from this Swedish melodic death metal supergroup, which is made up of former members of In Flames. You have Michael Stahn on vocals. He's from Dark Tranquillity. Jesper Stromblad on guitar. Nicholas Engelin on guitar. Peter Ewers on bass. And Daniel Svensson on drums. Really good album. And What We Become is easily the best song on the album. I actually like that one a lot. So yeah. Next, the first review of the year and one of my favorite albums of this year. And it might be a year ender. It might land in the top 5. This is Master Sword with Toying with Time. This is the third album from this Washington, D.C. power metal act based around Legend of Zelda, which I'm a big fan of the franchise. This is a concept album based on the 2000 game Majora's Mask, which was the 6th installment of the franchise, and the second and final one for that they released on the Nintendo 64. Amazing stuff. You got How You Hide with Professor Shy Guy, My Last Breath. The title track, Toying with Time, is easily one of the greatest on there. And then you got Son of Stone, Winter's Requiem, which is the best song in the album. All about Snowhead, that big mountain, and Darunia, Darmani the Third. Not Darunia. Darunia is in Ocarina of Time. And of course, Dance of the Demon is also really freaky. Yeah, Son of Stone Winter's Requiem is an amazing track. I absolutely love that song. And yeah, I love the Legend of Zelda franchise as a whole. So yeah, here we go. Master Sword, Toying with Time. Next is an album that's going to be most likely a year ender for me. This is Dream Theater with Parasomnia, released on February 7th via Inside Out Music. The return of Mike Portnoy on drums for the first time since 2009. Really good album. You got Night Terror, really good track. A Broken Man, really dark. Midnight Messiah, really good one as well. And the final song, Shadow Man Incident, is really good. But yeah, this one might be album of the year for me this year. This new Dream Theater album, Parasomnia. Next, one of the best metalcore bands ever. I unfortunately missed their tour this past March when it rolled through. I actually saw them with Lamb of God back in 2022, though. This is Killswitch Engage with This Consequence, released on February 21st via Metal Blade Records. Really good album. You got Forever Aligned, which is really good. That was the lead-off single. Aftermath is good. I don't like the song I Believe. It's kind of butt rockish. But yeah, this album is kind of good. It's really good. It's kind of a return to form for the guys. The first 4 tracks are really good. And second half is kind of meh, but this is really good though. And one of the best albums that their best one they've done since Disarm the Ascent in 2013 with Jesse Leach back on vocals, who is an awesome singer and who I actually saw Killswitch with when they opened for Lamb of God. And unfortunately, they didn't bring out their other vocalist, Howard Jones, for the Signal Fire, which was an absolute shame, because I was hoping to see Howard Jones come out for that one, but nope. All right, on to next up is Whitechapel, Hymns in Dissonance. Released on March 7th via Metal Blade. This is the 9th album from this Tennessee deathcore act, and it's a return to their roots after the dumpster fire that was The Valley in 2019, and its follow-up, Kin, in 2021. God, that one sucked, with a butt rockish cleans on it from Phil. And yeah, back to growling his guts out fully on this record. Prisoner 666 opens it up. Hymns in Dissonance, style track's really good. Visceral Wretch, Ex Infernus, really good one. Yeah, this album's really dark. Back to the old school deathcore sound after straying into butt rock, melodic death metal territory for 2 records with the clean singing. So yeah. Next is Lady Gaga with Mayhem, released on March 7th via, I think it's Interscope Records, something like that. Yeah, this is her 7th album. Follow up to 2020's Chromatica, a really good one. You got Disease, Abracadabra, Garden of Eden. Good stuff on there. The first 3 songs are really good. And of course, the almighty Die With a Smile to close things off with Bruno Mars. This guest vocalist is really good. Alright, next. Cradle Filth, The Screaming of the Valkyries. Released on March 21st via Napalm Records. Good album. You got 2 new members on board with Zoe Marie Fedorov. That's her right there in the middle with the blonde hair. Denny Filth is in the top back area in the center. It's their first album with Zoe Marie Fedorov on keyboards and female vocals, who sings really good on White Hellebore, which is the 5th track. Best song of the album is definitely To Live Deliciously, which is the opening track. Malignant Perfection, the lead-off single that came out in last October, was really good. Aside from that, midway through, because that shriek that Danny does is annoying as fuck. It's nails on a chalkboard. I like his low growling and the spooky spoken shit that he does sometimes, which, yeah. Anyway, got 4 more albums to show. There's one that I don't have yet in a physical format because I had to order it and it still hasn't arrived yet. Next, Arch Enemy Blood Dynasty. Released on March 28th via Century Media. This is the 12th album from this Swedish band. Their 4th one with Alyssa White-Glutz on vocals, who is an amazing vocalist, replacing Angela Gossow. Dream Stealer, really good opener, as well as the song Blood Dynasty is really good. Liars and Thieves, the closer, also great. And their first one to the new guitar player, Joey Concepcion, on guitar, who joined a year and a half ago, and he's amazing. Alright, next is Lucy Dacus with Forever Is a Feeling. This also came out March 28th. This is her 3rd solo album, and this was her first one after the disbanding of her other band, Boy Genius, which had her bandmate Julian Baker, who, that's the name of her girlfriend, by the way. And that group also had Phoebe Bridges, who is doing her own thing as well, solo artist. Really good album. You got the title track for As a Feeling is really good, and Talk is also good. But it kind of sounds a bit like Sarah McLachlan, most notably the Fumbling Toward Ecstasy album. Next, Miley Cyrus, Something Beautiful, came out May 30th. 9th album from her, amazing album, great follow-up to Endless Summer Vacation. You got Naomi Campbell's guest on one of the tunes doing a spoken word part. You got Brittany Howard of Alabama Shakes on another. But yeah, this is a really good album. I really like the song More to Lose or something. I forgot what that single was, but yeah, really good one. Next, the last CD I'm able to show for this video is Alestorm Thunderfist Chronicles. Yeah, the cover of Goblins Ahoy is not good, but man, some of the channels, so there were some channels that reviewed it, some that did not, like Metal Meltdown, man. Hey, by the way, Metal Meltdown, fuck you for skipping that album, because this is an amazing album aside from that cover. And also, the closer is really epic too. Mega Supreme Treasure Eternal Thunderfist with a big closer. It's like 17 minutes long. The Storm, probably the best song on the album, as well as Banana, which kind of reminds me of Drink from the Sunset and the Golden Age album. But yeah, really good album. And the last one I have to bring up here, I don't have it on CD yet because I had to order it off Indie Merch Store and it's shipping out. It has come from America. It's an import, so yeah, I'll go ahead and bring it up anyway. It is Shadow Intent with Imperium Delirium, released last week, June 27th, and it's an independent release. I ordered it up IndieMerchStore.com because I did not want to risk ordering off Bandcamp again, considering what happened there. That's where I ordered the Master Sword album. I had to order it off Bandcamp. It took months to get here, which was infuriating. I finally got it last Tuesday on June 24th. That's when the Master Sword CD arrived. But yeah, good album. Ben Dora's growls are absolutely fucking wild. So yeah, this is really good. Yeah, that's the best albums of 2025 so far. That'll do it for now. I'll see you later.